Ba, da, da. All right, chat, how we doing? Gotta quickly test something.
Back to Dynasty mode. I'm Reese Davis.
Something I fucked up last year, ironically enough. And I think I know exactly how I fucked it up last year. This we'll do online just because it'll sim quicker, but we won't spend too much time in the beginning of this rebuild doing the thing I'm doing because it's just testing something. So, where is Sacramento? Actually, they're probably not the best one. I mean, I could do Nevada. I guess there's technically nothing stopping me from doing it with Nevada real quick.
While some schools will be demanding from day one. These factors all feed into your dynasty.
This is not going to count, so just keep that in mind. Where's the furries?
Hire more staff, upgrade your school's facilities, and
or the wolf pack as they're called. Am I just blind? Where are they? And this doesn't really matter. All I need is a team that has... I'll do Marshall. Marshall has pipelines, I'm sure.
Now it's time to choose your role on the coaching
all I need is a pipeline to test this.
You'll receive new coaching opportunities
Perfect.
via the coaching. Here, you can create your own coach.
Marshall does not have a pipeline. Good.
Coach's archetype. As a motivator, you'll be
good.
developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's chances of success on game day with their understanding of the
What in the hell is that noise? So, I was told it's like two of me. There's no way I'm like two of me's playing at once, right? I was told today that I done fucked this up a few hundred times. And I'm almost 100% sure I know how I fucked this up last year. So I am very quickly going to do this now. And verify the fuck up. Didn't they, in the update, remove that? I thought they removed the pop-up. Okay, so you guys saw I gave myself the North Texas pipeline. Memphis? No. Marshall has no Texas pipeline. So if I filter by Texas, after I chose the wrong way to find the T's, they should not have a single pipeline pop up. This should be pipeline nowhere. Exactly. No pipelines. Good. So now, all I'm going to do is schedule the best teams in the game, which would be Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State. Bricks, shout out you, man. First member of the... Or first, not really member. First, I mean, I'm already butchering my intro, Jesus. First member of the fan in chat. Appreciate you, big dog. Shout out, Bricks. No way, born and raised Reno, Nevada, lifelong Wolfpack fan here. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, they did win the poll. So shout out you and your fellow members of the Wolfpack. Obviously, I've made some furry jokes here and there. I think it's to be expected, but their logo is kind of fire. And I was doing some research into their logos for this stream. And they actually have like the same logo as the NC State logo, just blue and white, which is kind of cool. So we will stick on auto recruiting and auto progression because this will not matter. I will be force winning all my games. So all I need to do is spend 300 tokens. That shouldn't be that hard. Austin, in your opinion, what's a good school to rebuild, like a small school with decent pipelines? Rice. Rice has some of the best pipelines in the game for any small school. I would argue they have the best pipelines of all small schools, in my opinion. Hey, 5 likes. Appreciate y'all. Syracuse, hey, Basely in chat. Hope all is good. Just got done dealing with my nephew for like 5.5 hours in which he would not stop crying no matter what we did. It was a very, very, very glorious day. Ate some food, and here we are. Also, shameless plug, but be sure to go watch my newest video. If you guys can, be sure to hype that video up. Leave a comment and a like if you guys enjoy it. And that's our first official episode in our How To Dynasty series for 27. So be sure to go and support that thing, and we'll do more of those down the road. This is not the Nevada rebuild because I am testing something. Someone told me that I have the pipeline shit backwards, and I am going to figure that out very quickly. So I need about 2 seasons to test this. Won't be that hard. Now we sim to week 15 after going undefeated, and I should be a top-ranked opponent because I've beaten 4 of the 5 top-ranked teams. So making the playoffs should not be that hard. Rice and North Texas would be fire. Well, I did a about 20-year rebuild last year, Austin, with Rice, and while this is simulating, I can go ahead and promote Rice. Hashtag not sponsored, by the way. Yeah, because we're just staring at a fucking football being kicked. But the reason why Rice is one of, if not the best small school in the game, is of the 3 big states in California, Texas, and Florida's, it has all 3 of them. So you got the 3 best states in the game. Another really, really, really good state is Louisiana. I think they're top 10. Tennessee is average. Alabama's okay. Big Apple has multiple states in there, and they're okay. So for a 1-star or like half-a-star school, Rice has a ton of shit to work with. And since you already have California, you already have Texas, and you already have Florida, you don't have to worry about giving yourself a California, Texas, or Florida pipeline. So for Rice, you can go Metro Atlanta, you can go South Georgia, you can go Mississippi. There's like a bunch, pretty much you could pick any state with Rice, and it would be a fine pipeline. However, though, in my opinion, I think Metro Atlanta is the one I would pick for them, but you get the 3 big states, and because North Texas and East Texas is already a tier 3, they are guaranteed tier 5s, which is pretty cool. So have tier 5s in East and North Texas, and then South Florida, Central Florida, South Cali, and Northern Cali. They're basically a coin flip on if those upgrades go there. If you do get those upgrades there, you could theoretically have a tier 4 Florida, tier 5 Texas, and a tier 4 Cali, which is stupid. Or you might get lucky or unlucky and get your upgrades in like Tennessee and the other pipeline, which would blow. But yeah, not bad. Also, our sim just finished too, so that's good. I am here. Good job, Zero. I'm glad you are here because we are going to be doing some testing on some stuff very quickly. Yeah, I'm testing something very quickly, which will take 2 seasons and then we'll be done. I'll be back on Nevada. Basically, someone told me that Strong Roots also upgrades your coach pipeline, in which I've never seen or heard that, so I am testing that very quickly. And afterwards, we'll be going back to the Nevada grind and keep shit moving. Because if what I was told is correct, then the schools don't have, basically head coaches dictate pipelines and not schools, which is very stupid, but we'll see momentarily. I am undefeated. There is no way I don't make the playoff. I won my conference. I'm 13-0, and I beat 4 of the top 5 best schools in the country. There's no way they don't put me in the playoffs. Please. Please. Zero, that's exactly what I thought and or think. But apparently from what everyone's telling me in the comments of my newest video, that's not how it works. So I'm very quickly gonna find out.
Inside the Tiburon Theater, we're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night.
Example, I think I know how I fucked this up, by the way, when we eventually get to that. But when I didn't make really, what are we doing, EA? I know this is like not the point of the experiment. I beat Bama, Ohio State, Indiana, and Notre Dame. All at Bama, at Ohio State, at Indiana, at Notre Dame. Undefeated in the Sun Belt with the Sun Belt Championship. And I don't make the playoffs. Okay, that's okay. I also have on career, which is whatever. That's fine. Not really. It just makes me have to sim one more year, but I have everything on auto, so we'll just sim. It's fine. EA wants to fuck me. That's fine. Tell me something I don't know. I will then move myself to the SEC. And make sure this does not happen again. Yeah, they added a whole bunch of new animations today, Zero. They added a bunch of new changes, new pop-ups. Now when you win Player of the Week, when you have the National Player of the Week, when you get commits, it's a whole different screen now, so. Austin, that's insane, bro. That Rice has all the football states that are good. Get North Texas, East Texas. Yeah. It's... I discovered Rice last year, Austin. I was doing a 1-star rebuild. And chat, I forget what I was doing exactly. Oh, I forgot to. I'm a dumbass. I forgot to move conferences, by the way. So. Okay, that's frustrating, but. What was I yapping about? Oh, yeah, Austin. Basically, last year we were doing a rebuild, and I think I filtered by Texas schools, and it popped up, and I was like, wait a minute. Why is that popping up? Yeah, I might have just fucked myself. I forgot to move conferences. Like the big brain man I am. And no worries, Carver, no worries. I am testing a thing I wasn't aware of. Apparently, your head coach dictates your school's primary pipeline and not the school. So, we'll be finding that out momentarily. We should be at 300 points, right? Okay, yeah. Now we need 5 playoff wins, which is going to be a bitch because we might not even make the playoffs, considering I will have 4 top 5 wins in the country, and the game will still not put me in the playoffs. Oh, yeah, Austin, I'm using them in the Content Creator Only League, and in the Content Creator League, I got a bunch of cash to start with, which was a very awesome touch. One of the best pipelines for any small school in the game, period, along with having a large chunk of cash off the rip. And they also don't really have anything going for them in terms of personnel on the team. So you could very easily just replace the entire team and not really worry about it. Okay, take 2 at trying to do this. If I end up fucking this up again, I am just gonna... I guess restarting is kind of pointless because I'm not... If I restart, I'm not actually any closer now than I was back then, so... Just wasting your time. Do apologize. We should have made the playoffs last year. I don't know why the committee fucked me, but they did, so. When's that content coming? I want to see it. Depends for the stream soon, but for the YouTube video, it's already up. But yeah, apparently, from what every single person in the comments of my 2-hour YouTube video was telling me, is that I have strong roots confused. And I was like, I shouldn't. I tested this perk last year, and the perk did exactly what I thought it did. But I think the confusion is that the coach I did the testing with, I think the coach also had a Florida pipeline. So I can't tell if the perk worked because of my pipeline or if the perk worked because of my school. But from what everyone was telling me, it's the coach, not the school. So I was supposed to make the playoffs year 1 with Marshall, and then year 2 unlock the perk and then test it, but EA cucked me and made me miss the playoffs going undefeated. Yes, I know I'm in the Sun Belt, but I played Bama, Oklahoma. I played the 4 of the top 5 teams. So I should have made the playoffs, beating 4 of the top 5 teams in the country. That's insane. And with Marshall, I picked Marshall because they don't have North Texas. So when I buy it, it should give me North Texas. Even though I don't think that's how it works. But again, I could be wrong. I'm only human. Last year when I did test this, I think I fucked up and chose a coach to test it with that also had the Florida pipeline and the Florida school. So in my brain, I assumed it worked with Florida because the school, not the head coach. But okay, good. This year we are ranked 11th, and I should make the playoffs. Good. If I somehow drop from 11 to 13 again, and I have to sim another full season, I'm going to get tweaked. But to be fair, I did fuck myself. I should have moved myself already, but whatever. Oh no, I won the Sun Belt. Crazy. Sorry, the Content Creator League, I saw you vid and commented. You saw the vid, what? We better make the playoff. EA, I am undefeated with several top 5 wins. I should be in the playoffs. I gotta play a content creator tomorrow. We were gonna play today, but schedules didn't line up. I like how they added all these new animations, but you can't skip the Heisman still. That'd be a quality of life update I'd absolutely enjoy, but no.
Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud
Now we
to
skip.
bring you Heisman Trophy night.
Boise player go Burr. Crazy. Yay, we made the playoffs. Hold X. There's no way holding X skips the entire Heisman. I appreciate that, T. I'm gonna test that next year. That's funny. Okay, let's go win me a natty real quick. Also, just in case it doesn't instantly pop up, I'm going to also test this in the portal. See, I knew about the halftime show, but I thought you couldn't skip the Heisman animation until it like, got done with the yapping part. But didn't know that. Thank you, man. There's no pop-up on screen either, like click X to skip. So that's... We blew out Louisville. That makes sense. My 67 overall squad. Chat, I know someone's going to ask me, hey, Beastly, have you noticed the changes to player progression? Me and my boy Joe was playing a rebuild. Actually, what was I calling it? I'm not a rebuild battle, but we were doing a thing earlier, and you can definitely tell the change the player progression. You can actually tell it, so that's cool. They made the mental abilities cheaper. So, for example, to max out IQ requires about 30% less than you used to spend. And it also applies to other stuff, like zone and man on corners is also 30% cheaper, so. I'd be like, basically, what does that matter? Having things be slightly cheaper. Well, if you went from having to spend 75 tokens on IQ to now about 45, 50-ish. You save a lot of money. Or tokens. And if you're a corner, it actually double dips for zone and man, so really cool. Even though I'm almost 100, I might gotta go back and rewatch my footage. But I'm pretty sure this is the exact same rates they were last year. So EA nerfed it to then revert it. Makes sense. Is a TBD. I think the online leagues will update for the most part, but we'll see. We'll see. Because the issue is some of the changes, like the Hawaii updates, I think require a restart. Whereas, you know, the stuff like catching and shit like that that's applicable when you load up the game, so. Some changes, yes, some changes, no. I'll have to figure out which ones did or didn't go through to... I would hate to have to restart, but we might have to, we'll see. Everybody would have the same teams they currently have. The teams wouldn't change, and you would have the same win-loss that you currently have. The only part that would actually dramatically change would be your stats and your recruiting board. Obviously, I can't make those guys respawn, so. Hey, Brown, how you doing? What's up, everyone? Got here late. What did I miss? Apparently your head coach dictates your primary pipeline, not your school. So I am testing that very quickly. When I did this test last year, it worked for Florida, and I'm assuming it worked because my coach also has a primary pipeline in Florida. But we're gonna see. Got the same comment like 30 times on my newest video, which I appreciate. Obviously, when I obviously don't know something or I'm confused, make sure to let me know. I am not God. I am not always right. I am, in fact, human. Fun facts. Get me out the fucking Sunbelt because I don't want to deal with the non-SEC bias. Thank you. Should be technically done with testing this already, but year one, I got cucked, so. Thanks, EA, for adding an extra year to this stupid test. 2.5 star. Interesting, considering I've won the Natty, but... Now it doesn't matter who I play on my schedule because I'm in the SEC, so I'm going to go undefeated and automatically make it. The other interesting thing is, out of a 2-hour-long YouTube video, that was the only portion people had problems with. So, if that's the only thing I got wrong, then W. I'll take 1 strike on 35 other hits. But I don't have the data for the game, so I can't go into the game files and test shit myself. Other PC guys can, but I cannot. I can simply test things with my good old hand-eye coordination, which may or may not fail me from time to time, so. It's my God, soldier. It's shoulder surgery today? Damn. Hopefully everything's all good, man. Did you tear, oh God, what's that ligament called in your shoulder? The shit that baseball players and quarterbacks break. I had a kid in high school, or a friend of mine in high school, tear that shit, and it was so painful. He still played the whole year, too, with a fucked up shoulder. Dude didn't give a fuck. It's not rotator cuff, it's not that. It's like the muscle that connects the shoulder. Is it the shoulder blade to the collarbone? I forget what it is, but it's a commonly destroyed ligament for baseball/football. Shouldn't we wait for the roster update before starting a new dynasty? What's your take? The roster update, I doubt will change that much, T. In EA, unless they want to do something aggressive this year, which would be kind of cool, but typically when EA does roster updates, they move players up and down one overall. So, congratulations, Alabama, your 83 overall left guard is now an 84. Or congratulations, Indiana, your 81 overall QB is now an 82. It's normally their roster updates aren't so extreme to where it's like a guy jumping from like a 75 to a 95. That's not normally how they do it. And vice versa, when players regress, normally they regress like 1 or 2 overall. It's not like that big. But if it does come to that, we will have to, think about that. Awesome. Beating Bama does not matter. I am guaranteed to make the playoffs with or without the conference title. Only wait if you're only wait if you're waiting for someone to be added. What? Tommy John? That might be what it was, Zero. I might have been referring to Tommy John, but no, Tommy John's your elbow. Yeah, I was right in the first time. Yeah, no, Tommy John is your elbow, I'm pretty sure. The thing I'm referring to is what Andrew Luck broke. Or say Andrew Luck, but like every... Where's Google? And Tommy John's the elbow. What's the fucking shoulder one's called? It's like Tommy John, but for your shoulder, not your elbow. It's a tiny ass muscle. It's really small. It's like the size of a labrum. Oh, it might be labrum. Thank you. It's a very small, skinny muscle that breaks so frequently. Or I say breaks, it tears, but you get the point. It explodes very easily, and it takes like fucking 3 surgeries in a year to fix it. It's really crazy, the ratio of like how important the muscle is to how small it is. It's nuts. Partial bicep tendon and shoulder. Hold X. Hold X.
Greetings and welcome to
Hold X. X is doing nothing.
On the annual sports calendar.
X is doing nothing.
Presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon
now I can hold A and skip, but
so proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night.
Yeah, the X thing don't work too. You can't skip it till the pop-up happens. But damn, Brown, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you a fast and speedy recovery. Was it a sports injury, or was it like a workout? Was you holding A? Yes, I was holding A before the prompt popped up, but it still wasn't doing it. The quickest I've ever skipped that cutscene is literally as the hold A pops up, it did it, but... It may not seem like a big deal, but when you sim like 30 years and you see that cutscene 30 times, you waste a lot of your life waiting for the skip button to pop up, especially when you know if you have a player there. Yo, Big Guards, how you doing? Hey, there's the perk. Thank you. Program builder unlocked. Nice. Now we can do the testing after 35 minutes of waiting. That's good. Okay, so now we sim to the transfer portal. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe the pipeline update should happen instantly. I don't believe there should be a down period between when you buy the perk versus when the perk actually works. So, the moment I buy it, it should do the thing. Switch on and run it back. Crave. Okay, so just to show you guys, fuck, I have auto recruiting on. Actually, does auto recruiting matter? It shouldn't. Auto recruiting shouldn't dictate my thing. As you guys can see, I have no pipelines in Texas. So now, as per what everybody was telling me, if I buy strong roots, this will upgrade my Texas pipeline to tier 1. Let's see. Again, I should not have any Texas pipelines, as you just saw, so. Holy shit, it works. That's nuts. That is so stupid, but also kind of cool. That is kind of stupid, but also kind of gas. Because if you buy Relationship Builder, it does the same thing. So if I buy this, it should also go up. Well, I guess we're now entering the territory of RNG. It might not go up because I might not be lucky enough, but okay. That is so incredibly dumb. Yeah, I still, you know... Okay, that didn't get the upgrade. Okay. Bad luck. Actually, wait. Upgrades their, what, 2 best? Yeah, what is Marshall's 2 best pipelines? Wait. Oh, that's why. Okay. Your 5 best pipelines. I don't think this would upgrade any of them, but we'll just go ahead and check very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, that perk also should do nothing. This should still be a tier 1. Yeah, I knew it. I mean, chat, I'm gonna be honest. Does it matter though? Because it'll upgrade your 5 worst pipelines. It'll upgrade this. That'll be a tier 2. Is that really worth the 40 points though, chat? I don't know if it is. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, I learned something new. Obviously, shout out the YouTube comment section for teaching me something. I appreciate y'all, but I don't know if that's worth it. It should be a tier 2 now. Yeah. I mean, it's just 40 coach points. I'm not going to go back and retroactively test it, but I don't know, and I really don't care enough to know, but I'm pretty sure you have to, for this to work, you have to go strong roots and then relationship builder, not relationship builder into strong roots. Either way, this is stupid and makes no sense. So yeah, the YouTube comment section was in fact correct, and your school's pipelines is determined by your coach, not the school. Or you're not all of them, but your primary pipeline is what I should have said there. Yeah. Which to me is dumb. Your primary pipeline for your coach should not outweigh the school's pipeline. That if you're a Florida school, your best pipeline should be Florida. But if you're a coach from like Wyoming and your pipeline is of Wyoming, it's going to upgrade the Wyoming pipeline, not the Florida one. So that's pretty fucking stupid, but it is what it is. Yeah, this was Central Florida. I'll do this shit later. Where is the wolf pack? There they are. Now the stream can finally begin. Only 42 minutes in. Gee golly willikers, man. Are you already in CFB 28? What do you mean, big guards? No, happened on a vacation, but thank you. Hell, oh, that's thanks, man. But hopefully the surgery went well. Because surgeries are a bitch. For sure. Andy, do you plan on doing a breakdown for how you min-maxed your coach points? If you're asking how I got to the end, I streamed the entire thing, Andy. But I can give you a very brief summary for how to do that if you don't want to watch the 3 live streams we did. Yeah, I did stream the entire thing, so. Took me 8 tries, but I eventually got it. Or I keep doing that. So we are going to go back to testing the North Dakota State playbook. I think I ran 4-3 base here last time. Which one of the abilities needed in Madden? Visionary? Yes. Which, speaking of Visionary, I can't do it now, but chat, like a dumbass, I can show you guys. But like a dumbass, I didn't have the game downloaded, so I can't play my MVP Plus and or use Visionary because I don't have the game downloaded yet, so. Go me! Fucking big brain. Yeah, a friend of mine's already playing the game, and they're like, Beastly, what'd you think about this, that? And I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. They're like, yeah, man, it came out the 6th. I'm like, today's the 6th. They're like, yeah, I know, retard. Like, oh, damn. You right. I think the first year we did this, we went 5 and 7. So let's see if we can do better this year. Andy, I was 2 hours into the first stream before I hit the live. Ah, nice. But yeah, there were several failed attempts, Andy. Most of the failed attempts occurred because we couldn't get the first stack to like pair properly. Which, spoiler alert, if you're gonna do that coach build, expect a lot of failed attempts. I didn't include it in the video, but I probably should have. Mind you, I removed like 2 hours of shit from the video, so. Yo, they added joggers to the game? That's cool. Don't like how much of my calves are showing in the joggers, but that's not bad. He says as he wears khakis with his calf showing, but it's a little different when you have shorter shorts versus long stuff that you have it scrunched up. But yes, Andy, the main problem we had was getting elite recruiters to stay elite recruiters and or getting motivators to stay motivators. And the original video was 3 hours long that I shaved down to 1 hour and 42 minutes. And I'm sure at some point in the hour and 20 minutes of footage I cut from the film, I mentioned it, but yeah, it's something I would only recommend you do if you are a 4 or 5 star program. That's like a Bama, Clemson, Ohio State. If you're a 3 star or below, I wouldn't recommend doing it. Just because for those schools who are 3 stars and below, it'll take you a couple years to get the natties, and you really can't do it until you have both bundle discount and inside track. So if you force win your games, you can, begin the process immediately, but technically you can start the build whenever you want. You just have to have 2 natties. So you also can technically start it as a coordinator. Last year, some people did do that, where they were a Georgia OC or Ohio State OC or a Clemson OC, got 2 natties there, and then moved on. So either one works. I think I bought this last time and got screwed, right? Yeah. Because I was like, what if I don't have the money? Just in case. And I, in fact, did need the money, so. Past me failed, so future me could succeed. And then facilities, we're not touching these until we're a good program, so maybe a while. T, don't laugh at my pain. Technically, I should be able to buy it, though, but EA is like, nah, fam, you ain't buying that shit, homie. Andy, yeah, you said you were on attempt 8. My plan is to do it in an offline one, so that way I can create a save state and go from there. See, that is the thing, Andy, is if I also, maybe I'll make a future video, like, going in depth on the specific way I did that, because I kind of had the live stream there, but didn't link the live stream, so that's on me. But save point, doing it in offline mode is 100% smarter than what I was doing. I, unfortunately, like a retard, did that in an online dynasty, because my logic, Andy, was that I will be simulating so much that the seconds/minutes I'll save with the sim being quicker, that I could then make it up. But in hindsight, doing it the way I did was very ineffective because, well, if I fucked up at any point, I had to completely restart. So, not very good. And it showed because I lost 7 other attempts. Big brain. But if you do it in an offline mode, then Can you filter by QB and athletes? No, you can't. Darn. I don't think can athletes be anything besides dual threat and pure runners this year? Oh, he is the only one that wants to be at the program? That's sad. Now, unfortunately, I have a feeling our luck is not going to work. Last save file we did, we found a 91 speed, 91 throw power QB. Year 1, which was awesome. And I doubt we'll be that lucky again. Maybe, but we had like a generational QB the first year we tried this last night, so. QBs, I don't mind giving the bag to, for sure. I will happily give my QB like half my NIL, because without a QB, you really don't have anything, so. Would love a gem, just because the gem would guarantee dev traits. Like this guy, for example, 94 throw power. And we have a pipeline. Love that shit. Keep scouting, though, just in case. We a number 2 QB. Because you can never have too many QBs, chat. You can never have too many QBs. You know, I didn't have the FCS team on our schedule last year, and we won a couple games, so. This year, we will have the FCS on the schedule, because I want to win more games than last year. Last year, we went 5-7, so. Let's not go 5-7 again, please. We also played Central Michigan, because they run the option. Not bad. And we are going to play UCLA in the non-con? No, we are not. I refuse. There's our 4 non-cons, and let's get into it. So, chat, we are currently testing the North Dakota State playbook. I am very tired of them winning Natties and Heismans, so I say Heismans, but winning Natties. Would assume if I have a good enough player in the playbook, they can also win a Heisman or two, but that's a maybe. Team depth chart-wise, all of our QBs kind of blow. And they have no dev traits and or no skill cap, so we're kind of cooked. Also, we do need to get an actual fullback on this team because they actually run a lot of fullback dives, so. 8 likes. If you guys can, be sure to smash the like on the stream. It does help promote me in the YouTube algorithm and makes me feel better. So if you guys can, be sure to smash like on the stream. And if you guys also haven't, go watch my newest VOD. He wants $105. And you know what, Buckaroo? You are worth it. Okay, well, since I'm going to go after 2 QBs, we're going to omit the pure runners just because I despise pure runners, so. And you're a bust, so. All the 85 and below throw power, dude, let's remove them. And honestly, I could probably just remove all the 86 as well. Now these guys are in the 90s. I gotta choose the. If you're under 90, you gotta go. Sorry for your loss, but you will not be on this team. That's for sure. Here's my guy. Here's my guy. So we have a guaranteed dev trait in George Battles. Going to be battling for that starting spot. Looks pretty good. Love his stats. And just in case we lose Mr. Battles, we are going to be going after Levi Haskins as well. Just in case we do get locked out of him, I'm going to give him some bread. Might be a waste of money. No one might be going after him but us, in which we are wasting money objectively, but I really don't want to get locked out, because if TCU puts anything into this kid, or Tulane, or SMU, we're kind of cooked. Or Baylor, so I would really love a spot at the table, guaranteed. And plus, I'll happily spend, like, I think his base rate was, like, yeah, 105, so I'll spend a little more. Now, last time I did this, we found virtually no good receivers. Maybe in this timeline, in this universe, there will be several good wide receivers. Another thing, chat. Don't want to put what's the saying? The horse before the cart or some shit. I don't want to give you guys false information, because I hate doing that. But I've been fucking in the background with players who are very expensive 3-star players, and I'm not going to say it's obviously 100% hit rate. That'd be you know, a lie, but I have noticed there seems to be a really high correlation with the base price of a 3-star and them having a dev trait. So I have noticed that if you have to spend 4-star money on a 3-star, that 3-star is not really a 3-star. So obviously need more testing to make that a concrete fact, but I've been kind of in different dynasties just when I have, like, more money, just going after 3-stars that are expensive and just to see. And almost all of them have been well worth the money, so. We are on the board for this QB, which is nice. However, TCU and SMU are also both going for him. I'll wait a week. I have to whip out the checkbook, I'll do it. I have no fear. Because if you don't have a QB, you really can't do anything in Sim, so. Quarterback is the one thing where I don't care how much they ask for. If they're a good enough QB, I will pay it. Also, did I make this an online dynasty? I think I did. I had lag right there and I was removing guys off my board. I might have fucked up and made this an online dynasty again. I think I did. Yeah, it's an online dynasty. Fuck! Carver, I want you to test pro potential as a deal breaker to see if that means the better dev trait, because I have noticed your NIL point on 3-star guys also. Pro potential, no. But guys who want money, yes. I have noticed that, Carver. But I can run it back with good old pro potential and C, but I doubt it. Okay, playbook's good, aggro's good, team's trash, but what can you do? We're in year 1. Embrace the suck. Can we beat UL Monroe and start 1-0? Or will we lose and suck? Opened the year with a loss. Not good. We lost 21-19. Because my offense could not score in the first quarter or the third quarter. Riveting. My QB threw for Diddly Dick. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to be upping the aggro to 65. But opening the year with a loss is very not good. Very, very, very not good. We are moving to 65. Ooh. This is the exact reason why I left the FCS Guppies on our team, because they are bad. Pretty bad. We did overpay for the QB, but it's fine. We are slaughtering TCU, SMU now, and everyone else, so. We are Gucci. What does he want? He wants conference prestige, procs, and what else? Champ contender. I really can't do much besides that. If we could not lose a bunch of games, our champ could go up, but I expect us to lose lots of games this year. Lots of games, so that's not going to work. And then he also wants the stuff we can't give him. Ouch. We are looking for wide receiver gems. Any gems? May not be a gem, but you are 95 speed. So. 95 speed athletes go Burr. Can we beat... Oh, by the way, my boy Joe had a glitch. Chat, I don't know if I still have the screenshot. But shout out my boy Joe. Where is it? Here it is. So, my boy Joe had to play FCS East twice with UMass year one. And just so you guys know, UMass is so bad in this game. He lost to them both. He lost to an FCS school not once, but twice in 1 year. That shit was hilarious. I know my boy was like, please don't show chat, but I had to. Dude glitched 2 FCS teams on his schedule and lost both times. I mean, possibly Carver, but the bare minimum to go pro is like an 84, so. You don't have to be that high of an overall to go pro. I mean, my defense gave up 17 to the Guppies, bro. The Guppies out here dropping 17? Ew. But maybe, Carver, maybe. I don't have wear and tear turned off. I also don't have injuries turned off. I forgot to change my settings, chat. That's great. Let's fix this now. Okay, we're good. Andy, they got it weird with Dev Trace this year. Just recruited 96 throw power, 90 speed, 91 XL QB with impact, and a 99 speed corner with impact in the same class. Were those 4 or 5 stars, Andy? If they're 3 stars, that's kind of to be expected, but if they're 4 or 5 stars, you got hoed. But generally, that's kind of what you expect from 3 stars. 3 stars are very random. My expectation for 3 stars are normally really low. My game is lagging. I regret so many things. I regret doing this in an actual online dynasty because I'm having fucking menu lag. And I can't turn it off. It's already on. Pain. Well. That's not good. I'm scared to schedule him for literally any team. Well, our backup QB's gone, so... We get this bad boy on the roster, we'll combo these two, but not looking good, for sure. 90 speed's not bad. Carver, yeah, you're right. Probably not a good indicator of first-round talent. Dang, okay, I mean, it could be. Like, it may or may not. I have no idea. We'll see, though. It might also... It might not be, Carver, an indication of dev trait. It might be an indication of skill caps, though. So... You might find normal dev or impact dev guys with just, like, really good skill caps. Not good dev traits. Only one way to find out. Hey, we're 2-1. Nice. Andy, QB was a 4-star and the corner was a 5. Oh, you got hoed then. Oh, you got absolutely hoed then. That's disgusting. Because if it was a 3-star, it's like, yeah, it sucks, but I can forgive it. But it's like, you did that to me and you're that good? Brother. Well, unfortunately, TCU is probably stealing our quarterback, so. I really can't hard sell. I'm giving him all the money I have, and unfortunately, we've already passed the point of a good visit, so. TCU is just going to have him. And I'm going to be sad. Because our playing style and pro potential is hot doo-doo butter. Love it. Unfortunately, I've already scouted literally every other 3-star QB, and they're all bad, so. We might be waiting for the portal, chat. We might be some portal merchants. And we've found our 6th or 7th red gem for a receiver. That's good that this class was so bad. Lore accurate wide receiver class. Everyone's bad, but like 3 guys. And they're the 3 guys I can't have, so. Go figure. Well, let's go play Air Force. I think Air Force beat our ass last time. And we win this one. Nice. Well, we have entered the recruiting battle. Which means we are going to lose. I can't quite grasp why our champ contender is so bad. But it is, so. I might. I can't really do that, but I could. I was gonna say maybe I could start cheesing Heisman's with Boise for like a year or 2, build my shit up, and then. Okay, well, you're a very expensive 3-star. That's nice. But cheese some natties with Boise. Get my thing up. And then swap back to NDSU. Five and 7 or better. Let's see. Oh, wow. He hard committed to us? Really? I'm not going to complain, but I am shocked he hard committed. Wow. Go us. Go team. Hey, we're going to get this guy too. Sweet. Hell yeah. Our champ contender was just not so bad, man. I'm giving him max bread. I really shouldn't be scheduling any visit with anybody because we're going to lose, but we can try. Oh, dude, no. Why are we getting such a bad 3-star class this year? Everyone's a red gem. So bad. Jarrett, in my online dynasty after the first season, a level 36 talent developer is available. Should I pursue aggressively? Jarrett, do you already have talent dev yourself? If you already have talent developer, no, go for elite recruiters. But if you want your players to progress, it's not a bad idea, but I would prioritize elite recruiters first and then talent dev second. If your option is a talent developer or nothing, obviously go with a talent developer, but I would try to get an elite recruiter first and then talent developer second. Elite recruiter is just a far better perk this year. Because talent developer, you only get value out of it. So you have the whole thing, so. Elite recruiter, you get value out of it instantly. Oh, my back. No, first season just concluded. Yeah, I try to go for an elite recruiter, Jarrett. And if there's none left, then go for the talent dev, but. Hey, in this universe, we are not 5 and 7. We are 4 and 1. Nice. Thanos might have snapped my timeline out of existence, but we're still balling. And no worries, Jarrett. I have a feeling in my own online dynasty, I'm going to have a very, very, very similar situation where there's going to be a talent developer on the board, an elite recruiter on the board, and I'm going to have to choose one, which is going to suck, but that's how it is. Also, talent developer, I don't know what school you pick, Jarrett. So, like, you might get talent dev year 1, like, if you're a team like Penn State or something. So, if you're going to get talent dev year 1, you might as well just go ahead and get into it. Because the elite recruiter is a far harder perk to achieve than talent developer this year. Hell, I've fucking accidentally looked into talent devs year 2, year 3 of rebuilds where I don't even have that good of players, so. You're Oklahoma? Oh, if you're Oklahoma, John Mateer should be a first-round pick. Yeah, if I were you, I'd go elite recruiting OCDC and just get talent dev yourself. Also, we lost to North Dakota State. And a nail biter 24-17. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 10 likes. Appreciate y'all. Love hitting them double digits. Carver, I swear. You swear what? You think I'm cheating, Carver? You think I ain't legit, fam? You think I'm cheating the system, man? Nah, I know what you meant. Please give me a D lineman, please. Please. Oh, dude, this is like, unironically, this is like my 25th red gem. Please stop giving me red gems. It's in like every other class. Funny enough, I got John the Heisman. Oh, if he got Heisman, Jarrett, awards now factor into a draft position. So if you got John the Heisman, yeah, Mateer should be an auto first pick. Easy. Easy. Oh, shit, by the way, chat, I want to also show you another screenshot. I have officially, chat, have the lowest overall first-round pick I've ever seen. So I was going to put this in the YouTube video, but I forgot. But your eyes don't deceive you. I had a senior star dev 85 overall tight end go in the first round. So for every single content creator, for every single YouTuber, for every single individual, he keeps telling me, forehead, 85s cannot be first round picks. You're full of shit. You can get first round picks this year that are literally low 80s overall. I've seen it with tight ends. I've seen it with like centers. I've seen it with, it's not, quarterbacks and running backs, but I think he also won the Mackey Award too, which fits to that theory I have that as long as the player is a high enough overall and they win any award whatsoever, I think they get boosted odds this year. So there you go. Elite recruiters hard to get. That is actually true. Hard to get unless you're me. Then that shit's pretty easy, but you guys aren't all me, so. Bro, let's get a 60 overall, a first-round draft pick by getting a one-star bust QB. Bro, I bet you I could do it. I bet you, Carver, if I were to give that one-star bust QB like 15,000 passing yards, who's like a redshirt sophomore or a true junior, I bet you get drafted high overall. We lost again, by the way. Yeah, 4-3. We are unraveling from being 4-1 to 4-3. Got blew out by San Jose State 17-3. That's not good. Next. Let's spend our tokens. I don't like that VT is like looming over us. Not one bit, but we made them tap out, so that's cool. Hey, look, another red gem. Crazy. Why would I want good 3 stars, EA? Give me the shit ones. Thank you. Finally, a gem. Wants $1,000, but I guess it's worth it because I got no one else, so. I'm glad you showed me that tight end getting a first round. I'm changing my game plan to feed my tight end at Duke. He is really good, but only an 87. Well, if you get him the John Mackey Award, he'll be a first round pick. I think the stats my tight end had, Carver, in that year of Charlotte was like 65 catches for like 600 yards and like 4 touchdowns. He wasn't even that good of a tight end, but he got the award, so. We got another commit, boys. Mountain West Player of the Week, Dylan LaBarbia, however you say his name. Unlock that Master Motivator. Let's go. And that useless-ass Tactician. 5 and 3. Let's go. No, Virginia won't fuck off, man. It's because I lost my visit. No. Fuck. They just won't die, chat. They won't die off. Yes. Very true, Carver. Very true. Just don't tell nobody. It's our Whittle secret, man. LSU having 2 Heismans? What's going on with the LSU book right now? Gauss, honor, good sir. Hell yeah. I might be lucky with practice, Carver, and might get 2 first-round picks just off my left guard and D-end. I have 2 92 overall players. Hey, we won again. We're 6 and 3. Holy shit, we are doing way better this attempt than last attempts. That's cool. I'll take it. Hey, my champ contender's gone up. Let's go. Fuck off, Duke. EA, I'm not recruiting a red gem. I will have a 4-person recruiting class. I don't give a fuck. I'm not recruiting a 3-star bum. I do not care. No, I'm not having a 3-star plaque player on my roster. No, no. Even for free, I still wouldn't hire his ass. Get off my shit. I think all the kickers are probably gone, but let me go check. Yep, they're gone. And so are the punters. Love that. I don't know if there's any 3-stars left in the recruiting portal. Or recruiting. I mean, I guess this is recruiting, but in the recruiting realm. Maybe a tight end if we're lucky. This guy's name is DJ Slack. Oh, I want him. DJ Slack is a Hall of Fame O-lineman name. 1 and 8 NIU. Please don't lose the 1 and 8 NIU, please. Please don't lose to 1-8. Please. They're 1-8. Hey, got a verbal. Seven 3, baby. We're 1 win away from a bowl game. Yeah, Carver. I wish the 2 guys I had I could bring back, but they're redshirt seniors, so they gone. You guys don't realize how much a bowl game, like, changes your program. If we make a bowl game this year and win it, we will be a 2-star school next year. Now, I would love a Heisman and shit like that, but NDSU playbook probably won't spat out very many Heismans. 4-6 Hawaii. Can we win? Can we win? Holy shit, we're 8-3. Holy shit, we're 8-3. We are guaranteed bowl game now. Well, in this universe, we are not 5-7. We are 8-3. Love that. What a first season. Dude, on God. If we can, like, make a bowl game and win, it would be a disgustingly good start. The issue is, a lot like my love life, we are running out of 3 stars. Because this shit is dry as hell. Please. Hey, we found one. And also, he's a very expensive 3-star. You guys are starting to kind of see my point here with expensive 3 stars and dev traits. Expensive 3-star, expensive 3-star, expensive 3-star. Like, these guys are all out the pocket. And they worth it. Trust me, they're fucking worth it, but they're expensive. Bro, imagine we beat UNLV. Imagine. And we don't. Hey, 8-4 year 1. I'll take it. I will take it, Captain. I will take it. Why he not spend tokens? Bro, spend your tokens, Dylan. Oh, you can't. That's why. Hey, soldier. How you doing, man? Oh, I lost him to the Virginia? That's foul. No. How's the rebuild going? Really fucking well. So last time we did season 1, we went 5-7. This season we're, I think, 8-4. We have several wins this year compared to last year. Also, I found out this stream that your primary pipeline is based off your head coach, not your school. Which is pretty awful. That is shit. But now we know. I don't normally do 2 stars because you guys know I have a special hatred for these pieces of shit, but 3 stars are gone, so. Maybe we can be blessed with a really generational 2-star. Doubt it, but you never know. Well, to the surprise of nobody, 2 stars are in fact ass. I know, hot take, but I tried. Yeah, he's 87, where was it? I removed him. He's 87 speed. He looked okay for a 2-star, but 3 stars are already very inconsistent to take without a gem. I'm not taking a 1 or a 2-star without a gem, that's for sure. That's for sure. Manage my staff. If by manage my staff you mean I'm gonna fire these fucks, then correct. Fired. Duh. Yo, shout out to all you older people like me who get that reference. You're fired. Duh. If I had the little sound effect of like whipping out some hand sanitizer, I would, but I don't have that on my soundboard, so not gonna happen. Haha, bitch, I'm back in first place. You know why? Because I spent more money than you, Army. Get fucked. Can any of you 2 stars impress me, please? Please. The answer's no. The answer's always been no. It's going to stay no. Yes. Who do we get in the bowl game? Let's see. Fresno made the conference championship versus Boise? Really? Really? Give me my money, AD. Chat, I'm holding and spamming A. It's not skipping. So, yeah. Until the prompt pops up in the lower left, you can't skip it. I'm spamming X. I'm spamming A. There's no skipping it. Now I can skip it. I wish there was an option to just pre-skip. Miami of Ohio. That's terrifying. Miami of Ohio is a really good sim team, so that's not good. Ooh. I can filter by archetypes now. Does it put the elite recruiters ahead of the regular ones, or are they all... Oh, it does. Sweet. I need the cheapest elite recruiter I can get my hands on, which is going to be the Kyle Kefalo? K-Flow? Don't care. I need you, buddy. I need you, brethren. I need you. The long-term success of this program lies on your shoulders. The next gentleman I need is Robert Bala. Again, the long-term... Actually, he has... higher interest and wants $5 extra, I'll go with you. JK, Cherokee, Valeria? However you say his name. Should have my cords locked up, baby. Let's go. Yes, Jimmy, I found 2-star gems. It was very, very, very rare. Very rare. Well, can we beat the University of Miami of Ohio in a bowl game? I doubt it. Their playbook's kind of insane. They're 8-5, so they're not by no means no chumps. And we lost. Well, the good news is at least we made one. Got our DC. Love that shit. And the OC. Perfect. So we made a bowl game. We got the coordinators. It sucks that we lost, but you can't have everything year one. It's year one for a reason. We went to overtime. We went to overtime and barely lost. Good game, Mo. Good game. I wonder if the University of Miami sued the University of Miami of Ohio. I wonder. I feel like at some point they would have got sued. Like, does anybody know the lore for why they're called the University of Miami in Ohio? Like, legally, how are they allowed to do that? Maybe I'm just stupid, but like, I feel like that would kind of infringe on Miami's, well, gimmick of being Miami. Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Give me Ohio State. Let's go. Our budget went up. Who won? I called it. The Ohio State beat the Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish. Beat your ass. Oh, we have no high risk, guys? So you would assume because I got $700 after buying my coordinators, I would dump this into my facilities, but I think I'm just taking that straight to the portal. Fuck it. We got nobody who wants to leave. I got no contracts to sign. Let's get to the portal with some bread, man. I could do a lot with $700. I might not have enough hours. I might have more money than hours, which is funny. Ugh. Why is the University of Tennessee in here? Please fuck off. I ain't got time for your shit. You're annoying shit. You're fine still. You're fine. I mean, the pop-ups are cool, but like a lot of this should have been shit that was in the game a month and a half ago. The player progression is not bad. They did touch that. And you can tell. And actually, I should probably reword that sentence. They did touch the player progression, but they made IQ cheaper, so. The pop-ups are like, whatever. To me, they're not that big of a deal, so. It's like, okay. Sim engine still sucks. That's not been changed. My shit is still lagging. That's not good. Give everybody the money. Give them all the money. We are going to drop the 50s. Austin, I started the Rice Dynasty, and I found a 5-star gem QB from California with 99 throw power. Also, what's the best sim playbook? We have no idea. I have a feeling that all sim playbooks suck in this game. Because sim is just broken. Sim is just broken. Chat, do I do it? Nah. Oklahoma's there. I can't do it. I can't beat Oklahoma. That's too much, but let's try and get like a really good D tackle. He wants 40. I don't mind paying these guys money though. We got that cash to spend. Austin, give me like a few years. We'll be recruiting those good guys in no time. Just gotta get the school there. Which is easier said than done for sure. Oh, got a commit. Nice. Got us a commit. Ooh, we are the only one chasing you? Don't mind me, man. Our brand exposure is kind of ass. Our procs is also kind of ass. But I have money. So, do you want to be home to mama and papa, or do you want to get paid a few $100,000? To me, the choice is pretty simple. You gonna be a baby back bitch, or you gonna, you know, be a man and come to the University of Nevada, where the furries, I mean the Wolfpack, lies. That may be the joke the entire time, by the way. Just me repeatedly calling them furries. We found us a mic. Good, good, good. North Dakota State's pressing on my territory. Fuck off, North Dakota State. I ain't got the mood, please. Also realized in hindsight, I should have upgraded my facilities because I had a thing for that, so. That was a misinput by me. Oh, dude, Tennessee is exploding. No. Our grade kind of blows. So we might have to give him, like, our entire budget, but... Again, I have the money. I can't take it with me next year, so... Just go ahead and have my money. He wants A+ playing time? That's cool. His PT is not the best, but... not terrible. I have actually got a lot of hours. I'm going to go ahead and prep him for this visit this week. Let's just fully commit. We got the hours. Let's just send that shit down the pipe. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and add one more fella. What can we add? I don't even know if there's any safeties left. Oh. Wrong place. Ooh, there are some safeties left, actually. I'll take it. Why not? I don't know. We have a tier 3 pipeline here for Hawaii. Wait, why the fuck do we have a tier 3 pipeline in Hawaii? I just realized that. Nevada shouldn't have a pipeline in Hawaii. What the hell? Why is it tier 3 too? Brown, what is up with, I keep hearing Visionaries not working. I don't have Madden 27 downloaded. Like a dumbass, I forgot to download the game, so I don't have the game to then buy the perk, but if Visionary is not working, it wouldn't shock me in the slightest, because when this game launched, Rainmaker didn't work, so might be like a day or two before that ever gets actually used. We'll see, though. Now I am fighting with SMU. That's annoying. You suck. If I walk out this class with like 16 people, I will be genuinely pleased with myself. Recruiting year 1 is always ass. Even year 2 for that matter. Dude, why is... Okay, this game is just bugged to high hell. Why does Texas have a tier 5? Why? Texas, why do you have a tier 5 for Hawaii? Unless HI is not Hawaii. I'm pretty sure it is. But maybe it's not. Even though I'm pretty sure it is. It's still bugged. That was like the entire point, or one of the entire points of the update, is to fix the bug. and they haven't done that shit? That's typical EA. Yeah, guys, we're gonna have this whole thing fixed very soon, and then like 3 updates later, it's still not fixed. It's like, what the fuck do you mean it's not fixed? You've said you fixed it now 4 fucking times. Thank you, Shanaz. Also, shout out Shanaz, how you doing? For my final trick, I will make Larry Flowers my commit. Doing pretty good. Hell yeah, man. Looks pretty bugged to me. But what do I know? I'm just a simple man that click button. You know what? We'll do the QB last because the QB is the most important person we got after. This guy's normal dev, he's ass. This guy's impact dev, that's okay. Normal dev, ass. Impact dev, okay. Impact dev, okay. Normal dev, ass. Impact dev, okay. Normal dev, ass. Normal dev, ass. Impact. 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 I need a star or elite, please. Normal. Okay, please. Please, I can't afford this QB to be impact dev, please. Okay, well, this year sucked. We're gonna move along. Shout out All-American Rejects. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm about to play that shit on my headphones right now. About to just fucking move along because that was a travesty. He has no skill caps in hands. He might play defense. He wants to be a running back. That's not going to happen at 6. Oh, actually 6'2". These skill caps haven't been fixed. I mean, more than likely he's about to get cut. Like I said, a move to running back's not bad. Oh my god. Shh. We have no Sams. Well, that's not going to work. 14 likes. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Schnoz, they did change that. I don't like the change. Not going to lie. The change looks a bit crappy to me. That does feel like a change, though, that EA just changed to just change. There's no actual reason for why they did that, but they did, so aren't we cool? Well, that's the squad. We did the best we could with what we had. That's for sure. This is so laggy. I regret not doing this in an offline league so bad. Chat, have any of you guys watched my newest video? What are your thoughts on the thumbnail? Because that thumbnail caused me so much anguish. I was having a hell of a time making that thumbnail. It was actively pissing me off. Ooh, impact dev, nice. Luke Duncan, the GOAT? Let's get your IQ real quick, the stuff they made mad cheap. Which, I'm a big fan of that. IQ was getting, like, a bit cartoonishly overpriced, so. Would have preferred them to change quickness and or strength? Yes, but at least make an IQ cheaper is something. He's a senior, too. He won't really get much more development than that, but... We gotta make... Oh, dude, this guy has no skill caps. Is my long-term QB of the future a normal dev guy on my bench? It might be. I mean, he's a 77 overall normal dev. Glad these guys are still mad easy to upgrade. Ooh, you suck. Bennett Saturday is not very good. Oh, dude, homie can't do anything. Homie can't catch. He can't. Oh, run routes. Oh, God. Hey, good night, William. I appreciate you, big dog, and I will see you in the next one, fam. Take care. The upgrades put my boy William to sleep. I don't blame him. Let's max out the catching. Nice. Pretty massive upgrade to our receivers. Not bad. what this big boy D-Tackle wants. He's an 81 with 30 tokens. And he's virtually capped everywhere. That's cool. Why would we want to develop our players? We could just have dev traits on young players with the worst skill caps known to man. Oh, you are also ass. What the hell? This cat would be lucky if he touches a 75 overall. Damn. Dude Dookie explains why he's on my team. I have a star dev corner. With how many tokens? He's a 4-star? Who are you? I mean, I'll take it. He's leaving to pro potential, but that'll be fine. Maybe. Outside, maybe. I think there was a lot of filler shit in the update that really didn't do anything for me. Like, most of the changes they did were shit that should be in the game at launch. So it's like, thanks for doing the thing you were supposed to do weeks ago. Hawaii looks like they're still bugged to high hell. They did some smaller changes to the UI in a few areas, but the sim engine still sucks, so. A lot of window dressing for the newest update. Gameplay might have gotten better. There's a lot of gameplay stuff that may or may not have changed. I have no idea. New goals. There you go. There's an example of the new goals. Win a road game and or allow fewer than 30 points per game this season. So here's the issue, though. Our coordinators are going to leave us. So I really can't blow my load too soon. Do I wait? I mean, I guess I should just wait. Yeah, I guess I should just wait because it's going to probably take $100-ish to bring both of them back, which will leave me at 270, and I might spend 270 on recruiting and whatnot, so that's fine. This shit I really don't care about. It could regress all at once. It's not worth my energy. It's not worth my energy. Non-con. I am not playing USC. You got me fucked up. No. They're a 68. I'll play the Ohio Bobcats. Chat, remind me next year to fix my non-con to have, or my conference to have 9 games, not 8. Why not? We'll keep Troy. Why not? Hey, we went up a half a star. We're now a 1.5 star. That's pretty cool. Does it do anything, though? We'll have to see. So even though I do have my QB, I'm not thoroughly impressed with him, so let's go back to the bargain bin and get some more. And by bargain bin, I mean the really expensive bin that has a bunch of them in it. But as always, QBs are worth it as long as they're good. If they're ass, not worth it, but... Ooh, 2 button clicks, and there's the good old Reds. Love the Reds. .93 throw power is crazy. Hey, another red. Sweet. Two button clicks, though, is a time saver. Hey, we found another guy. There's another guy we can go after. Nice. Ooh, there's 2. Oh, he looks so much better. Holy shit, we are 3 for 3 at QB. Wow, we are slaughtering it. I might go after all 3 QBs. Which would... Oh, we found another one. We've had so many QBs. It's always good to go after more than one. That Pure Runner looks pretty good, by the way. It's always good to go after more than one. Just in case you do lose the guy. So not screwed. Hey, Andy, I appreciate that. Thank you for that tier 1 membership, man. Much love. You now get free privileges in the streams, like when I ask for stuff, and members do get first dibs. And stuff of that nature, along with early videos. You guys got to... We would have watched the video we dropped last night, or this morning last night, and stuff like that. So thank you, Andy. Let's go remove the non-good QBs off the board. Of these, like, 5 QBs, one of them has to have a good dev trait. And if I have to recruit all 5 of them, I will. Will it eat my entire budget? Yes. Do I care? Mildly. Actually, we have so many QBs that I'm going to go ahead and make the executive decision to just remove the rest. We're going to prioritize the cheap ones first, but I am going to go for all 5. This guy looks okay. Decent throw power, decent speed, bad accuracies. This guy's really good speed, okay throw power, and bad accuracies. This guy's amazing throw power, okay speed, okay accuracies. He's kind of a mold of the QB we got this past year. This guy is very slow, but dev, and this guy's 91 speed, which is pretty fast for a pure runner. So, got 5 QBs. We have a pipeline for like 2 of them, so could be worse. 15 likes, appreciate y'all. Hell, I might move that QB to running back. I'm not even lying. Don't tempt me with a good time, EA. Now, I don't advise you to recruit DNs in this game at first. I will eventually probably sit down to work on a recruiting guide, but defensive ends and tackles, for some weird reason, have an inherently more expensive base price compared to their brethren of D tackles and guards. So, like, just as an easy example I can show you. As you guys can see, the cheapest end is, I think, 15 bucks, right? Yeah. The cheapest end we have is 15 bucks. If you go to D-Tackle, they're 5 bucks. Now, it's not always, but there are some D-Tackles in this game that have the same stats as a D-End. So you can kind of interchangeably flip-flop them. Now, I normally default to D-Ends first, just because 86 speed go burr. But you can get really fast D-Tackles. And just to show you for the offensive tackles. Yeah, the cheapest tackles is 15 bucks, but if you go to guards, they're free. So, there you go. Why pay for tackles when you can get guards for free? And centers. For free. And you could kind of do the same thing with running backs. Running backs are a bit dangerous, but running backs you could also get for free. Whereas receivers, you sometimes can, you sometimes can't. I can't get them for free yet, but some third down backs / receiving backs have good enough catching. You can move them to wide receiver and they're fine, but not all of them do. So min-maxing your money early on is a very important thing. I appreciate that, Jarrett. Thank you. For starters, T, change your fucking name. I'm going to make you lose the game if you don't change your fucking name, for starters. Secondly, you have to add him on Discord. You never did, so. Go fix your name. Go at him on Discord. And schedule your game. Oof. My chair. Ugh. You gotta at the right people, T, for it to count. Otherwise, you're just yapping in the chat for nothing. Depth chart time. I think last year we were a 70. And this year we're a 76. So here's the thing. Awareness-wise, they're not that much of a difference. Throw power-wise, they're not that much of a difference. And accuracy-wise, I don't think the pocket passer is that much accurate. It's not a high chance, but there's also a chance that Carter Jones gets a dev trait. So I'm going to roll with Carter Jones. Also, he's a little faster with 82 speed, so. Should have cut the backup QBs off my team. That won't start. That would have been smart. Oh, well. Oh, well. Where'd my high overall left guard go? Did I not have a high overall left guard? I guess not. Huh. Carver, I'm so sad the GT user left. Now we don't have a user game for a few weeks. The GT user left? When? I know Vols was the last guy to quit, but I didn't know there was more guys that quit. Oh, chat. 16 likes. Appreciate y'all. Sam, Mike, Will. Well, that's unfortunate. My rush left end is, in fact, not a left end. Shocker. You know what's insane to think about, Carver? Is I remember literally before the dynasty was even started, and all of these people got mad that they did or didn't make it into the dynasty. And I'm like, guys, calm down. There's always like 5 to 6 people that get booted who quit. You know, every year there's all about 5 vacancies on average. And I think we're already up to the number 5. So, really didn't take that long to reach the normal metric, for sure. Took no time at all. I feel I've come to realize. Hey, 18 likes now. Appreciate that. Thank you. Well, last year we won, I think, 8 games, so rematching the 8 wins might be hard, but doable. Our team's also better. So I'm going to give all these guys neutral offers at first. And the moment we get resistance, I'm probably leaving. Because we have 5 other guys we can go after. Well, that's the main reason, though, why I have the gameplay league and the sim league, is for the busy bees to be able to participate in a league, which is not play it. And people are even quitting the sim league, so it's like... Obviously, I can't speak for... Oh, God. Opening the year with a loss of Troy is bad. A close loss, 24-20. Because our offense scored 0 points in the 4th quarter. Great game, EA. A very good game. Mike QB, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Well, don't like the fact that we didn't score in the fourth quarter, but... Loss to Troy is very rough. Very, very, very rough. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's crazy, though. It's like... I feel like what happens, and I can't speak for everybody, but... At least from my perspective... It kind of feels like when people get into these leagues, their temper is so small that if one thing goes not their way, they just quit. It kind of feels like that. Like they lose one user game, or they lose one recruit, or they, you know, lose to one computer, or they get one force loss for breaking the rules, or whatever the reason is. They just get one thing happen to them. And, like, they just shut down. Which is funny, because there's only technically been one person to receive a strike so far. An official strike. And that dude has bitched and complained far less than everyone else. 101, nice. Why is Ohio State doing this to me? I mean, you can have them, Ohio State. You got a tier 5, but that's ridiculous. Why is Ohio State fighting me with a 3-star quarterback? I just don't get this game. Like, Ohio State, you guys can literally go after whoever you want. 4 or 5. Like, why are you down here with me? Fuck off. Insane. But that's also why you go after multiple quarterbacks, is because we lost one to Ohio State and we got 4 more left, so. Always have backups on backups on backups. That way when you get screwed, you're fine. Northwestern. Huh. I shouldn't fight for him, but this is the 94 throw power guy. Excuse me? It's this. Nope. It is this. Or this. No, it's this. If we keep winning, we could probably win this recruit. This guy, we're winning uncontested, which is pretty cool. Oh, Lord. This guy is getting hell of a lot of competition from BYU. I mean, this could be so many things. Like, all we know is playing time. That's not helping us a lot here. That's a 71% chance to be the shoe. and a 29% chance to be the clock or the stopwatch. That's not terrible. We have no rivalry games in the schedule, which is not going to help me. It was rough. We'll shave hours off of you to throw them onto you. Oh, fuck. I forgot guards and QBs don't stack. That was a misinput for sure. Yeah, guards and QBs don't stack. I'm so programmed to tackles and centers, but not guards. Well, oh well. Next. Roll. With strong roots being different than we thought, does that affect which pipeline to choose for your coach? Not really. It doesn't really change anything. It doesn't change anything. You are always going to pick a Texas, then Florida, then California pipeline. The only difference is strong roots is will upgrade your thing one extra tier. I don't even know if that's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it to turn something from a 0 to a 1 and then a 1 to a 2 versus making it go from a 0 to a 1. I don't. You're essentially spending 40 tokens to get one extra upgrade. So, like, if you got 40 tokens to burn, I would do it. But, like, if you don't, I don't think there's really a point in doing it. But it doesn't. Like, I was talking with someone about this a few hours ago, but it's like I did the math equation wrong, but the answer is still correct. Like, you still pick those 3 states. Wish my playing style was better. I don't think I out-muscle BYU for this guy. I don't see it. But on a more positive note, we are probably going to get at least 2 of the 5 QBs. Which is not bad. Ooh, I need you, buddy. I need me a nice, sturdy center in my offense. And just to make sure that we actually do get him on the thing, give him the 50. Did O-line... Didn't do running back. I'm also needing a linebacker badly. I need lots of shit. And that's kind of what this is boiling down to, is I need lots of shit. I need more shit than I have available right now. For sure. Okay, why is there like 1,000 of these linebackers, bro? There's so many. Well, I'm glad I wasted my time adding every linebacker to my board to have them immediately lock me out. That's pretty cool. Player of the week, 9 receptions, 100 yards, 0 TDs. Nice. And we lose. I love how often you get player of the week in games you lose. 2-2. If my thing wants to load, thank you. Lost to Central Michigan, 28-25. Offense not really doing the offense very well. Just lost the game. The QB threw a pick and a touchdown, and my person threw a pick and a touchdown. That's nice. My running back at a 233 yards and we lost. That's crazy. Hey, defense, could we, like, participate, please? Guess we got 2 picks. I don't know. Losing a game where you have multiple turnovers on defense and still finding a way to lose is just crazy. Bro, these sells are so bad. I probably shouldn't be hard selling these guys. They're that bad. Don't worry, the lag... There we go. Took a long-ass time. Yeah, there goes my fucking visit. And a loss. Love that. Two and two. He's gone. Just get the hours back for him. Might be a dumb choice. I'm going to go ahead and just try the hard sell. Your ass. Why there is just so much fucking menu lag in online leagues. I regret not doing an offline league to not have so much recruiting lag. Good lord. EA servers go boom. Two and two. Let's go ahead and pop off a few wins so we can not be shit again, please. I got the hard sell, but I gained very little. That's... I mean, I shouldn't be gaining. My sells are piss poor, but it's still funny to look at. Nonetheless. SMU, could you guys just fuck off, please? What do you mean? Don't worry, I'll get ours. Eventually. Can we beat the team 11 overall worse than us? A 60, or are they a 67? 66? Something like that. Got a verbal. And we got a win. Nice. 3-2. Yeah, we're getting more from the 50 than the trash sell. Okay, we are. Northwestern, I don't think you want to. I'm a fucking psychopath. I will bring in every QB I want because I can. Leave me alone. Yeah, I thought so. Dickhead. I'm a little crazy. Nah, but really though, is the beauty of having many QBs is the shitty ones I could just cut next year. So I'll bring in like 4 or 5 the first 2 years, and then by the year 3, I'll have 1 or 2 on my roster. You get your money back when you cut the guys. So it sucks. I gotta eat my salary for 1 year, but it's worth it. Just to get to the end we need, which is to get the good guys. I think if we fuck around with another bowl game, we might shoot to do a 2-star next year. Lose again? We did. Can we stop fucking doing this win-lose, win-lose, win-lose bullshit, please? 13-10. Oh, of course we lose the one goddamn week. I have 2 people scheduled to play. Awesome. Offense scored 10 fucking points. Because this schmuck threw for 132 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 pick. What is going on? Why are we just, like, not scoring offense? Why are we electing to shit the bed now? Shit the bed on the weeks that I'm not flying in a fucking recruit, please. Don't worry, the game will, there you go. I mean, he's not that bad. I don't... Struggling to pass for 100 yards is insulting. I think we gotta ditch this guy. As we wait 35 seconds to load because the servers are shit. Thank you. Well, I would have loved to have had this center, but the loss really fucked me. And I can't offer more money because EA's capping my money, so. The only way we have a chance is if Arkansas State puts too many centers on the board, and I don't think they will, so. We get screwed. Nice. Leon Lipscomb? It has to be Lipscomb. That's a name of all time for sure. 3-4 Wyoming. Let's see who wins. Got a commit. Got 2 commits. Nice. Nice. And we lose another game. Sweet. Lost a 1-point game because our offense scored 13 in the fourth quarter, which is cool, but we scored 0 in the third, so. My QB played drastically better, and we still lost, though, so. Yeah. Well, I smell a bowl game missing season ahead of us. That's for sure. This win-lose, win-lose, win-lose crap is gonna... It's gonna fuck us. And that loss dicks my champ contender, which has now screwed me of recruits. I love this game. It's a very good game that has no issues. None whatsoever. It's a perfectly made product that doesn't have any flaws. Truly, we are all blessed to live in a timeline that EA Sports is gracing our wonderful consoles with a game to play. Locked out of you, but it shows deal breaker. That's cute. Give it 3.5 minutes to take the guy off my board. That's nice. I don't even know if there's any 3 stars left to go after. We've kind of scouted everything else. The patch, Berg Boy, was just window dressing. They fixed shit that should have been fixed when the game came out, and he's fast. But he's better. They fixed shit that should have been fixed when the game came out, and they added some new stuff to the game that no one asked for. So. That's the EA way. I need money for the coordinators. Yeah, I might just not recruit for the rest of this year. I need about $200. I haven't won a road game, by the way. 3-5. How does a team that has improved somehow shit the bed harder than the previous team? I have no idea, but that's the EA way. 8-4 year one to probably go 4-7. Nope, 4-8. Yeah, 4-8 / like 5-7 year 2. Team get better, sim do worse. Math makes sense. Math go burr. Six and 3, North Dakota State. I would assume we lose this. Let's see. Holy shit, we won an away game. That's awesome. Took a fucking whole year to do that, but we won an away game. And we blow out North Dakota State. That makes sense. Sim engine go burr, man. You lose games against dog shit opponents. You win games against good opponents. and EA finds some bullshit way to make you not be happy. That's the EA way. Watch, we're gonna lose the 2-7 NIU, by the way. Watch. I'm calling my shot now. We're losing to NIU. We are losing to the NIU. Holy shit, I lied. We're on a 2-game win streak. Never mind. Like, do you guys see what I mean? Like, we were playing a 6-3 North Dakota State team and blew them out the water. And then we almost just lost in overtime to a 2-8 NIU team. Like, you guys can keep making all of these changes to the game about adding new PNGs here, changing the animation for that here. Like, you guys can add all this bullshit window dressing to the game that, again, should have been here 2 months ago. Can you fix the fucking sim engine, please? Why am I in a hell match with a 2-win team, but then blow out a 6-win team? That just makes no sense. It no make sense. It no make sense, man. It no make sense. Well, the 5-5 Rainbow Warriors, if we're going to follow suit, we're going to lose this game by like 13 points. This team is neither good nor bad. It's mid, which is the scariest team to play in Sim. Holy shit, we won 3 straight. 6-5. Only we did this like weeks ago. We blow out 5-5 OI. Blowout, close to or 3-8 team. Nuts. No, our CP27 is genuinely unplayable. Hence why I don't play it. I sim it, but I get what you mean. I really want to know what the changes meant today about the reduce odds of pancake blocking, because they use the word in the patch notes lightly. They lightly reduce the odds of pancake blocks. And so I'm very intrigued to see, what does that mean, lightly? Like, I'm assuming what that means is like you can't get pancake block no more, but as Ole Miss and Miami fight over a 3-star corner, I will go ahead and bow out. That's... Yeah, I am not going to win versus Ole Miss or Miami with 2 tier 5 pipelines fighting for a 3-star corner. Don't you miss back in the day when the big programs would go after the big players? Don't you miss back in the day when Georgia would go after 4 and 5 stars and not just randomly fuck with you on 3 stars? I do. 7-5. We finish with almost an identical record. If we win the bowl game, we'll finish 8-5, which is funny. They're all 3-star gems, but yeah. Manage staff. Thank God I have money. Come hither. Oh, fuck. Ooh, I might have to go make more room. Oh, I need so much more money. Okay. Love that I have to fucking penny pinch because my cords didn't sign a multi-year contract. Yeah, you can go ahead and have him. I need the $80 or otherwise I will lose my cord. I mean, I still might lose them anyways, but... Because EA is a very good company, and your coordinators, when you re-sign them, are on one-year rentals. Which blows. Furthermore, they're a dog shit company. Again, window dressing update. As you can see, I have $10 remaining. I'm spamming right on my D-pad. I can't give him my final $10 because the game caps me at 190. So that's cool. I guess I'll dump my last 10 bucks into you. Great game, by the way. Great game. Why is there caps on how I spend my money? I have no idea, but there are, so. Pretty cool. Also, why do my coordinators want so much money when last year they were asking for 50 bucks? Also, have no idea. What changed between last year and this year? Nothing, because they joined a 7-5 program, and now they think they're worth fucking 4 times their going rate, so. Again, make it make sense. Number 3, South Carolina got their ass beat by Oklahoma. That also makes sense. That shit's awful. It really is. It really is. It's ass. Well, I'm trying to skip the Heisman before the thing pops up, and it's not doing it. I have yet to find a way of skipping the cutscene before the thing pops up.
To a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside
Yep, now I can
Chevron
skip.
Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy.
Drew Messmaker. That's something I don't hardly ever see. That's Coach Prestige F, Coach Salary A-. Yeah, exactly. One of them came back, thank God. And the other one said to go fuck myself. Of course. Well, chat, you know what that means? That means I have to deal with the same fucking problem next year because the guy I'm about to currently sign, this dude is going to want to re-up again, so... Great game. Great fucking game. He wants 130 this year. Next year he's going to ask for like 400. Gonna play 6-6 Coastal Carolina. If there was a team to beat in a bowl game, 6-6 Coastal Carolina should be one of them. Team, we've been very hot and very cold all year. We have to lock the fuck in. My kicker is the second highest overall player on my team. We suck. But guess what? We're good enough to hire the coordinator and to win this bowl game. So, no, we lost. Are you kidding me? Player of the week, though. Gotta love player of the weeks in meaningless games. Got the coordinator that we'll have to re-sign next year because this game's retarded. And we lost. We lost. Awesome. Lost 38-28. My defense gives up almost 50 points against a 70 overall team. Their QB, a 77 redshirt freshman, 275, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. My QB, 221, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And we lose this game. Makes sense. that the team with less turnovers loses the football game. Makes sense. Oh, penalties. We had 10 for 85. They had 8 for 55. What the fuck? Nope, makes sense. Makes complete sense. Inferior team beating the superior team with less turnovers? Yes. Sign me up, coach. I'm taking Miami for the natty. Miami versus South Carolina. I don't care about that screen. I don't. Miami did win, barely, but they won. Well, your annual contract's been paid. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm not paying a normal dev. You can leave. You can leave. A fucking fly in my room. You 3 normal dev bums can leave. Damn. Are we a 2-star now? Really? Holy shit, we're a 2-star. Wild. Now here's the thing. Our defense kind of blows. And there's not many ways one can fix that. I kind of really can't afford anybody. Which is a problem. We don't have that many hours. So we're going to kind of just have to tough it out. And hope, which is not a great strat, but that's the game we're playing, so. From my experience, if you don't drop the 50s in the portal, you kind of lose everybody. Well, if you want to look at their any positives one can have, we've made a bowl game back-to-back years with Nevada. We've not won a lick of them. And we have future quarterbacks for many generations. We have the QBs. We are growing in team prestige. Don't know what we'll be doing with our second staff unlocked because we're kind of fucking broke because I have to constantly keep re-signing my fucking coordinators every year, which is a fun problem, but again, like EA wants to talk about all these changes they did or didn't do. Why are we still having the problems with coordinators? Why are the guys I'm hiring from the carousel signing one-year contracts? I shouldn't be I shouldn't have to worry about a multi-$100 purchase for 1 year and then the very next year have to quadruple it to re-sign the bastard. It's stupid. Because in totality, I have blown almost 4 times my budget on coordinators that should be mine, period. But it's in the game, as EA would say. I'm almost at the point where I'm not gonna ever go for coordinators until fucking, like, year 5. I'm almost at that point mentally, where I just ignore my coordinators and let the CPU auto recruit coordinators until, like, year 5 or year 6. I'm just so tired of, here, you want a job? Sure, I'll sign you for like $100. Very next season with basically no success. I want $1,000, Jim. It's like, what do you mean you want $1,000? Your ass. And the easiest way EA can fix this is make the coach prestige they have how much budget they want. You should never spend hundreds of dollars on a fucking F coach prestige. You're a fucking failure. That's what F stands for, is fucking failure. You fucking suck. What are we doing? Or, if EA doesn't want to fix the coordinator contracts, which again has been a problem for going on 2 months, can you like double what 1- and 2-star teams have in terms of NIL? Because I wouldn't give a shit if I have to waste $500 extra on a coordinator if I had $500 extra to spare. But I have no money, so everywhere I give my money matters, and it's like, well, I'm just kind of fucked. So either make the coordinators not sign for 1 year or give us more money. Don't do what they're currently doing, which is nothing. Nothing is what they're doing. Yo, I'm about to get fucking sharked on every one of these guys. Is there any 3-star I'm not getting? Yeah. Here is one 3-star that I'm getting no competition for. There's one guy. Yeah. I can't increase money because they're already at max. Did they give me a C- champ contender because I made a bowl game? I didn't win the game, I lost. Normally you don't get that reward for losing, but I might have enough to hard sell these guys. I guess I can try and soft sell, but chat, remember back in the day, and by back in the day, it was like 3 months ago, you could do a rebuild and get 3 stars that nobody wanted? and not have to, you know, sacrifice an arm and a leg and a kidney just to recruit some 3 stars. Crazy. Actually, chat, remember back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like 3 months ago, when there was over 2,000 3 stars that would spawn per year? Now there's like, if we're lucky, 1,300. Crazy. At the pace EA is going, though, one of these like next 15 title updates is going to say, we reverted the recruiting changes. That's kind of what they've been doing recently, is just, here's a change for this game that no one likes. Then like a month or two in like an update, we'll just remove the change. Again, I don't have the footage in front of me, but I'm pretty sure the IQ change they did today is just the IQ pay rate that was in the game last year. Now IQ is not that expensive. So hopefully in like 6 to 7 months, we'll have the same dynasty mode that we had last year. It'll just take them almost a full year of removing their piss poor updates that no one asked for. You know, though, if I'm being brutally honest, I could tolerate having just a more irritating recruiting system implemented in the game, again, that no one asked for. I could tolerate that, at least if the sim engine worked. But, like, the sim engine also doesn't work, so it's like... Ugh. Like, EA, pick a fucking struggle. Why must you gotta have everything be a struggle in one game, please? My game is not doing it. There we go. Took like 30 seconds to update. Good servers, by the way. I am second for like 8 recruits. That's not good. I mean, I'm competing with Maryland, but they have a 5. I could maybe do a visit. IC's 40 points, though. Or, like, another change EA could do. If they don't want to give me more money... and or make my coordinator stop fucking me. Could you, like, give me more hours? Like, I feel like if they were to give us, like, 1,000 hours, it wouldn't matter because you have no money. Like what would be the harm in giving us more hours to play with? It's not like I have $85. What am I gonna do with the extra fucking 400 hours? There's just a lot of shit like that like I just shake my head like, change, please. Like, at least if I'm poor, let me have a coach with a good work ethic, and I could have him work his ass off to get me more hours. But that don't exist. Sadly. This is also how far we've fallen, chat. I'm almost tempted to also slap on auto recruiting for the first like 3 years. Just basically wait until your team's competent enough to really go in to actually recruit, because there's virtually no point to manually recruit early on. Because comrades, you have no money. And comrades, you have no perks. You have no perks, no money, and not really dick to work with. And then it magically goes away when you become a 3-star. Ugh, funny how that works. Magically. Schmaze, you are very, very lucky, Schmaze. I'm not sure if Schmaze is watching this stream, but I was about to put someone on blast for leaving a comment under my video saying that Tactician was a good tree, until I read his entire message, and he's like, oh, the tree sucks, but it has some fun perks. I'm like, you know what? I'll let that slide. Also, I'm going to go ahead and test something very quickly. I think if you put on auto recruiting after this week, I think the game, like, just gives you players. I could be wrong, but I think after I advance this week, if I have auto recruiting on, I think it just gives me players. We're going to see, but... we have a star dev QB. That's not bad. Move you to left tackle because I'm not dealing with that shit again. My regular left tackle stinks. Well, stinks is a strong word. He's developing. He's getting there. Slowly, but he's getting there. Turn my right guard to a left guard. I will take my backup left tackle and move him to right guard. That's fine. My D-line sucks. Tell me something I don't know. A star dev linebacker? I don't know where the hell you came from, but I'm glad you're here. Go play Mike. My team is falling apart. But that's fine. Because who needs good teams or good players when you can simply just not suck? That's a huge upgrade. Assuming his skill caps aren't ass. The QB, though, I was kind of hoping to get the bump, did not get the bump. Carter Jones. I don't know what to do with you, big guy. You're an 83. You should be playing much better than how you're playing. This guy's getting cut. Holy high hell, he sucks. He's costing me money, too. Oh, God, I'm gonna bust. Why does my boy have no skill caps? Oh, what do I do? IQ is cheap, but IQ is also very valuable, so I don't want to touch IQ quite yet. Actually, is his name pronounced George, or is it pronounced Jorge? No. Jorge? No, it's George. It's George. Or is it Jorge? It might be Jorge. I don't know. Names are weird. He's dumber than Forrest Gump. But we can fix that. That's fixable. The fact he's not stepped on my field, and he's already a 75, is awesome. He wants playing time. That's not awesome, but we can fix this. It's probably Jorge? I thought so. The issue is I know Espanol, so I don't know when it's Jorge or George. The default answer is probably George, but it's a very common name, but... Actually, if it was Jorge, wouldn't there be a thing over the E? That might be how I'm supposed to tell. Is there no thing over the E? Don't worry, guys. I'm upgrading my running back. It'll change. There we go. Ooh, your carrying is bad. Let's not have that, please. Well, chat, I think we're going to go ahead and end the first Nevada stream thing here. Technically, this should be Season 3 because I did a stream yesterday, but had to delete it because of the new update. And I'm going to be here for probably 30 to 45 minutes just manually upgrading these shitters. So that'll be fun to spare you guys the boredom of hearing me smash the A button to oblivion. I will do this off camera for tomorrow. I also haven't responded to very many, if hardly at all, comments to my newest video. If you guys have not, please go watch my newest VOD. It was a 3-hour video that I trimmed down to 1 hour and 40 minutes, where I break down and give you a brief summary of basically every perk in the game. And, yeah, give you the best coach build to actually dominate online and offline dynasties, along with showing you a simple build where you don't have to min-max and wait for your coordinators and do all that fun, tedious stuff. So either one works. It's pretty much the same build. The only main difference is you lose a couple points in Master Motivator, and you lose a few points in, like, Program Builder and CEO, but those perks are just eh. So I appreciate y'all. Much love. And I will see you guys in the next one. Shout out to Andy, by the way, for becoming a member. And yeah, guys, I will see you when I see you. Any leagues moving tonight? Probably not, because I don't want them desynced, because I'm lazy and I haven't played and or recorded my game yet, Carver. So probably not. Expect that to happen sometime tomorrow. I got to sit down and record the Content Creator League game. So what's probably going to happen tomorrow is I'll sit down, record the Content Creator League game, then record my game as Minnesota, and then advance the leagues, and then get on and stream. But we'll see. Either way, appreciate y'all. Much love. Shout out you guys. 21 likes on the VOD. And yeah, guys. See you when I see you.